very first LGBT marriage in Russia.
Yes, welcome to our channel, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please thumbs up, it is very helpful, and write all what you think down below, and links to our social networks down below.
Okay, this story started in 2019. I and Erika, we want to marry, and we looks like a man and woman, and
Man and woman.
yes, this is not problem, because they don't know about situation, because they don't know about we are transgenders.
Yes, it is interesting day how it works in Russia. If you change sex, there are no evidence that you were another sex. And even in organization when there we make marriage, they didn't know nothing about our past. I don't know how it called, but it is kinda trick that we are still members of LGBT community because we are transgenders. This letter T. By the way, many transgenders think that they are not members of LGBT community, but we think we are, and we had official marriage in Russia, so it was big news all around Russia and around many in other countries that members of LGBT community made official married. It is was sensation.
Yes, and many organizations make videos with us and news with us, and was I don't know I don't know what I want to say. After that, after this trick and focus pocus, many newspapers and TV shows made issues with us.
We have to say that that famous wasn't our intention. We thought that it is prohibited in Russia to introduce to show about LGBT community, about transgenderness in all medias, but it happened. Why? We had some friends, journalists, and they asking us about our permission to make some news about us. That time we thought that it were little local newspapers like students newspaper, for example, or in little village, because in all around Russia, in federal medias, it is forbidden to talk about LGBT community against of propaganda. There is some law, but law sounds protection children from LGBT propaganda, but de facto it works that it's forbidden even not for children. It is kind of smooth term, something perversion or risky term, and if your editor, for example general editor of newspaper or TV program, and you made a TV program of persons who are members of LGBT community, from top from hierarchy, they would say you that you have many problems. But how it happened with us that we became famous, it was a surprise even for us. Why? we became famous? How do you think?
Because all newspapers and TV shows said about us.
Yes, but why they made this decision to say about us? Instead, it is was forbidden LGBT propaganda. Ну говори,
It's dog like pig, you know?
Piggy dog.
Okay, piggy dog. They
His name
won't.
Pepe.
They won't invite us in their shows, and they won't talk about bad situation with LGBT, with transgenders, worst situations.
Yes.
Yes, but we don't want it because this is not true, and
Yes.
I and Erika was problem for our government because we can't speak truly and good things about LGBT because this is our rules in our government.
Yes. Why they invite us? Because we want to show by us to introduce all LGBT community, all Western culture, and politicians in Europe, in USA, like perversions, like um, um, not right way to live. And by us we want to show how many problems we have, how many problems with health we have, how many problems with parents we have,
And
how
they
many threatening from society, and we are afraid to live. I want that future for your children.
yes, and they ask why you choose this way.
Yeah.
But we are not choose. We just born in
This
this
way. We born this way,
we
like
born-
Lady Gaga.
Yes.
We don't like our answers, by the way, when we made interviews with us. And after several interviews, we decided to cut off everything what they say. They asking why there are in Russia so many trans prostitutes. For me, asking about asking me why there in Russia many transgenders working as a prostitute. By the way, I didn't working as a prostitute, and now still don't working. I'm hairdresser, but I asking them like a question, why you don't asking me who are clients, who are ordering, who calling to these transgender prostitutes. Only one prostitute got to have many clients to live, to make his business, her business, and there are casual, typical guys, men like you, who have children, who have job, who have money to spend to trans prostitute, to have sex with her. So we cut off all my words about it because I open that box of Pandora for them to think that they, for them, it was surprised who are clients of trans prostitutes in Russia.
Well, yes, many lie in our government and our news in our shows on government TV. We don't like it, and we are enemies for our government because we don't like lie. We talk about truth.
Yeah, and by the way, if in Russian language writes our names in Google, by the way, in searching in internet, there are many issues that we are divorced, but we didn't divorced. I don't know how it working. It is very hard to see that kind of news if you are smart enough to understand that there are many hypocrisy, many lies, unfair things. So it was video how we made our official marriage in Russia. Please write your thoughts about everything, asking us please about everything. We really want to talk with you, and you can advise us some terms to discuss on this channel.
Yes, thank you for watching.